let's go over this then. All right, nobody interrupt me. All right, let's see. All right, so early access season 6.5. So pretty much these bugs fixes, they fixed blocking. Supposedly, we'll have to see. You can't desync block. You can't do weird post block animations. Whatever, they fixed it. Supposedly, we'll see. So that means parry should be fixed as well. And then just a bunch of random bug fixes. I don't think anything too important. Okay. Oh, looks like we found out the demon imp actually does have a healing. Good to know what it does. It's not just there for fun. Okay. Twitch drops are coming soon. Okay, so I'm guessing they got pushed back. The Awakened Mummy Boost event. Don't know what that is. That could be gas. This is the other big event I think that we're talking about that's coming. So they nerf the cost of bandages and potions from merchants. Doubled the collector's buyback for certain treasures. Okay, so they nerfed the collector's buyback?
I don't know what that means.
I don't even know what that means. We'll see. News cosmetics. So
Sell more?
that could be, well, collector's buyback. Yeah, I don't know. New cosmetic items, one new race, and two new emotes. So, pregnant goblin skin, we're saved. W. In-game party system added. You can now invite players to a party by pressing Y when you meet them in the dungeon. What? What? Did anybody catch that? No fucking way. No fucking way, bro. No. No way. Yo, that's actually huge. You can go in as a solo and meet other people, and that's insane. They actually did that. That's crazy, bro. Solo duos and trio modes have been unified. Try entering the dungeon with the pre-made party or use the in-game party system. That's actually insane. They did that. I didn't even catch that. Fuck. Random matchmaking has been disabled, so I think you can't same queue with the same class anymore. Random modifiers removed. Is this all of them? Question mark? No more modifiers at all?
We threw the game away.
They just threw the game away? You can now move equipped, unequipped, and drop items in your inventory while in the resting state. Okay, they fixed that again, because we had that and then they took it away when on the other version for some reason. New merchants, Huntress and Nightmare Mummy. Nightmare Mummy is probably the event. Destroying, okay, this is huge, Damood. Destroying unreinforced doors is now solely dependent on the impact power of a weapon, and is no longer restricted by class or needing to equip the Crush perk. So this means if you're like a cleric with a Warmaul, you can break doors now. Or you're a Warlock with the Bardiche, you can break doors now. Let's see. When kills occur due to special conditions, transformations, or perks, the kill log will more accurately display the reason. That's whatever. Random dungeon system isn't applied to ice caverns and ice abyss. Okay, so they randomized ice. Dual boss rooms restored in ruins and goblin caves. Oh. Does that mean they removed randomized dungeon? The random dungeon system isn't upgraded, so fixed modules will always appear on specific maps. Okay. So there's randomized dungeons, but they fix it so, like, I'm guessing Troll Room and Cyclops Room will always be static, so they meet in the middle, I'm guessing.
W.
Cool. I think because, yeah, that was kind of annoying trying to double boss and get the gold, or you wouldn't be able to do that. Frost Mountain now features a blood freeze mechanic to discourage camping in high altitude areas. Ooh, rogues can't camp up there? Okay. Extraction point timings have been rebalanced. Okay, so they changed the times where... Wait, extraction point timings? Is that like when blues and reds open up? I don't know what they mean by that. Dark Swarm Circle has been removed from High Roller. W. But it's still normals? Question mark? Huh. Previously removed fixed extract points have been restored in High Roller dungeons. All character skills except for the Rogue's Pickpocket and Wizard Magic Lock are allowed in Adventure mode. Dungeon recovery is now only enabled for Adventure mode. Okay, well, that doesn't make... Yeah, that's whatever. In Adventure mode, players who fall to their death will now eligible for dungeon recovery. Okay, that helps new players. The amount of each sub-boss monster spawns in the ruins have been rebalanced. The amount of each sub-boss monster spawns in the ruins have been rebalanced. So they increased the amount of sub-bosses? The health for the Cave Troll and Cyclops have been increased again. Again, they buffed him. The attack pattern for the Skelly Swordsman, Common Elite, have been adjusted, which I think the reason why they did that is because it was, like, impossible to fucking parry. Because it was, like, at least for the, I think for the Elite and the Nightmare, it was, like, impossible to parry him. If this is the same. Oh, wait, maybe not. I'm thinking of the Shieldsmen. The regular Swordsmen were fine. The Shieldsmen were bugged. Gathering Hall is now divided by language instead of server. Blah, 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 blah. Rank colors added to the Metro result screens. Okay, that's that. Okay, classes. Vigor has been adjusted, reducing overall max health base values. So everyone's going to be squishy. Damage multipliers for each body part. Insane. Headshots are now 200%. Body, 125. So they pretty much lowered TTK by a fucking crazy amount. If you do this much more damage, 200% to head, 125 to body, 100 to arms, 100 to hands, 75 to legs, 75 to feet, and everyone's going to have lower HP, dude, it's going to be, TTK is going to be fucking crazy. You're going to be two-tapping. Counterattacks, movement speed, bonus. I think the reason why they did that too, because they want people to be able to fucking 3v1 and 2v1, I think. Counterattacks, move speed, bonus change, so they cut that in half so you can't fucking teleport across after you block an arrow. Sprint move speed, bonus change from 15 to 10 per stack. So over the course of the entire sprint, you lose 15 because it's 5 per stack and there's 3 stacks. Base strength for Barbarian, nerfed by 5. Resourcefulness changed, that's whatever. Rage got nerfed from 12 to 7. Savage Roar, 5 to 2.5 for the slow reduction. Achilles Strike got buffed by 0.5. Rogue, 10 to 6 Vigor, so they're super squishy now. Base Agility changed from 21 to 25, so they're faster. Dexterity was nerfed by 5. Resourcefulness was buffed. Rogues might be pretty weak now, low-key, now that I'm looking at it. With low HP, and if true damage is actually gone, like holy. Backstep reduced to 1, W. Anti-magic nerfed from 25 to 15. It was pretty strong. So this is interesting. Blood Pack's armor rating and magic resist bonus changed from 30 to 50. So, I mean, this is trios, so it kind of makes sense that they're balancing this for trios. Now, Demon's going to be buff ball, but when you're in Blood Pact as a Warlock, you become a Demon race. So, what is the perk that Cleric has? What is it called again? That makes you do more damage to demons? I forgot what it's called. But yeah, so Buffball Cleric's going to destroy Buffball Demon. Immortal Lament has been updated to prevent death from self-inflicted damage from transforming. So it's the blood pact damage over time you take. If you have Immortal Lament, you won't kill yourself from it, which I still don't think that's going to be worth bringing. Exploitation Strike buff from 4 to 6, so that's a huge buff. Essentially, that's like if you had 50% buff duration beforehand, so it just gives it to you. So 4 to 6 for exploitation. That's Demon Ease heal. Phantomize buffed from 5 to 10% back to where it was. Evil Eyes back, W. Druid got a nerf. Nature's Healing doesn't scale. Shapeshift Mastery. Magical damage bonus reduced from minus 50% to minus 25. That makes sense because that was kind of too much. Rush count reduced to 1, so that was Panther Dash. They reduced it. Nature's Touch changed from 12 to 8, so it loses 4 seconds. So I don't know if that just means you heal more over the course of 8 seconds, or sorry, you heal faster, or if you actually lose the amount of health you gain because you're losing 4 seconds. I'm not really sure how that scaling works. Restore duration changed from 10 to 8 seconds, and the heal amount changed from 30 to 20. Okay, yeah, that's a nerf. Pretty sure it's a nerf. Sork, I don't even care about Sork. Sork's still broken. Time distortion cooldown changed from 3x to 2x. I don't even know. This is big numbers. I'm a retard. Damage per fire arrow was nerfed by 1. That's still insane damage. Reduce the weapon damage gap. New armor rating and curve in new armor rating stats for regular armor pieces. This is all stuff we're going to have to see when we get in game, what the actual numbers are. Daggers, weapons decreased by 2. Warmaul by 2. Battle Axe by 2. Double Axe by 1. Morningstar move speed decreased by 5. So that means you're faster. Warhammer by 5, so you're faster. Dude, clerics are going to be fucking crazy. Holy shit, dude. Longsword got buffed by 2 damage. Longbow got buffed by 2. Crossbow by 2. Windlass by 4. So crossbow ranger is going to be diabolical. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. Pavise got nerfed back to minus 50 move speed penalty, which makes sense because people would be abusing that since it's going to be buff ball and trios. Impact resistant was buffed from 2 to 3. Warhammer armor pen was cut in half to 10%. Adjusted the primary attributes of many crafted items. Interesting. It's probably going to be a lot cheaper to craft things, in my opinion. Or wait. Adjust the primary attributes of crafted items. So I'm guessing crafted items are going to have better base stats. Because like stuff like the Tome of Sheol, the only thing you got was 5% magic pen, which is dog shit. So I'm guessing it's going to have probably higher magic damage onto it to make it actually worth crafting. Just the recipe for certain crafts, including ghost dust pouch, poison bottle, and remove the previous boss summon. So they're probably making this cheaper, so it's actually worth bringing. And then developer comments pretty much saying season 7 starting. They're trying to lower the power gear gap. This is going to be interesting. The dungeon party composition is going to be insane. Being able to add people to your party in game, I think I'm going to be. Dude, this is going to be insane. That's going to make some insane RP content right there. Holy. That's wild. That's wild.